Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be drawing my OC Estrella Frost and explaining some lore and world building. And in the background it will just be a quick speed draw of her as I explain. So Estrella Frost is my oldest OC. I don't have many, but she was the first one I created. She is 18 and she lives in a city that was taken over by robots. On her 18th birthday, the robot she got is like a cleaning and assistant robot that she got for her birthday, along with a dog in which she named Estelle, and a bracelet that I will draw later in the video. So Estrella is alone most of her story, and it's really mostly about her and her dog Estelle. I am trying to build her city out of cardboard. Also, I have no idea why my camera was wiggling around everywhere. But yeah. So, as I was saying, on her 18th birthday, she got a robot to help out with her chores and around the house. And about 3 months later, all the robots in the world of those kinds, which were a ton, because it was the craze, you gotta get a robot to help out. They turned evil and started taking over the city. So they turned evil and started basically capturing all of the people in the city. Estrella was able to hide and not get captured, but her parents were captured. And now Estrella just goes about in the city trying to survive, as there's nowhere around for way too many miles for her to get anywhere before she starves or dehydrates. The city is mostly destroyed and covered in vines, and it's all overgrown. She's been trying to survive, and there's all the resources she can access, like the stores and everything. She just kind of has to herself, and she doesn't have to pay for anything, which is kind of nice. But yeah, so this is actually not the same design as I originally had. I have a problem every time I go to draw my OC. I change something about them, which would be fine if it was just an outfit, because they have multiple outfits, but it's always something big. So in her story, the robots are humanoid-ish, and they all have these tealish blue eyes, which just happen to be the same color as her eyes. So she can pass as a robot sometimes in very risky situations. She might be able to get by. but it doesn't work all the time, as the robots are able to mostly tell. So I think one of the biggest things about her design is the eyes. And I actually changed those from a much tealer blue to the blue you'll see later in the video. So also I made her hair a lot shorter than it was before and less curly. It's more straight now. And I don't know why I did. I just, like I said, I have a problem with every time I go to do it, I change something about their appearance. I haven't drawn her a whole lot before. Oh, there goes my camera drifting away again. I think I have 2 other drawings of her, which were basically just the same drawing. One was copied onto marker paper. So I had forgotten to put the marker protectant sheet behind the page, and I had a little bit of bleeding, which, I don't know, sometimes I just forget to do those simple things. But luckily it didn't get too bad before I noticed. So I am just working on shading the skin, and when you are watching this video, I actually changed my art style from when this was filmed to now. It is different, so in the next video I film you might be able to see that. But I did change a little bit of it, not too much though. It's mostly the way I draw boys, which you don't see me do that a lot on this channel anyway because I struggled so much. Anyway, that was the original drawing I had with her in color. So I needed to reference that to see what to do with her outfit, because I had kind of forgotten it'd been a while since I'd drawn her. So I was trying to a different style of coloring hair than I had done before. So actually I changed my style quite a bit throughout this whole time. And I kind of am always changing a little something about my style. I have my basic one, and then I will change things throughout the time because either I see a different style that inspires me more and I've already gotten kind of bored of my style, or I would just try to draw in that style because it looked fun and I would still go back to my main style. But yeah, I wanted to just do a spread of her instead of just one drawing, and I didn't end up writing any information about her on the page like you usually see, but I did add a lot of the main details. But anyway, let's talk about the drawing now. The hoodie is not purple. It's actually green-gray. And I started with a purple base. to give it a purple undertone. So that's why I had skipped right from purple to like greenish gray. In real life, the colors are a little different, but I think it does a pretty okay job of matching it. As you can see, a lot more of the purple and the undertone in real life. Oh yeah, the hair is red, which is actually my favorite color for hair. I've always thought it was really pretty. Red hair was. So, like I said, I tried a little different style that I've been seeing, where you just add a completely different color basically for the highlights, and I thought it looked pretty good, so I think that's what I'm gonna stick with from now on, coloring hair, because I thought it looked actually really nice compared to what I was doing. And there goes my camera again. I didn't have it on any special setting to move, so I don't know why it does that. New angles, I guess. But I basically just do pretty normal things for shading and coloring skin, as just basic blush, go over with whatever skin tone I'm using, and use purple for shadows, which I found before I didn't know anything about color theory, and I was just using darker colors for shadows, but you know, purple is nice. So this video has actually been sitting here for a week or so, and I'm just getting around to editing it on the 3rd. So, you know, whenever this video comes out, I apologize that it's been a little bit since I had posted anything. I don't have like a strict schedule for posting. It's really just whenever I want to. There have been plenty of drawings I could have filmed, but sometimes like filming is nice and I love doing this YouTube, but sometimes I don't want to sit down, get all my filming stuff ready, and then draw. I kind of just want to draw. So I wanted to do just a simple portrait of her there on the right and a full body on the left, because I wanted to show off her outfit, which isn't anything too fancy. I feel like there's only one of my OCs that have like fancy clothes, because it's actually a fantasy world that she's in. And Estrella is just kind of on Earth. So, you know, it's cool. but not many people just walk around in fantasy clothing normally on the streets. So she has a green gray sweater with stars on, sweatshirt with stars on it, and some jeans, which is a basic outfit, but I think it looked pretty good. Her original sweater was more green and it didn't have the stars, but I've been trying to get a little more interesting with my clothing design because a lot of the characters I draw have really basic clothing. So I've been trying to at least get a little more interest into that. And jeans are actually, why are they so fun to color? It's weird, but they are very fun to color in. And everything in her clothing has rips in it because it's really hard to traverse a overgrown city that's mostly destroyed, turns out. And yes, she does have all the clothing stores that she can go and try on a bunch of different stuff. She also can't be too loud though, because there are cameras in a lot of the places in town. So she does go and she does sometimes have like little dress up parties and she'll get dressed in all the weird combos because I mean no one else is around and all the clothes are free, so I would do the same thing, honestly. I would try weird combos while I could. She actually prefers a lot more formal clothes, but ever since the destruction of the city, she's had to wear more practical stuff to get around in and to run fast and protect herself. So the bracelet up there, like I said, it was given to her on her birthday by her mother, and that's why she always keeps it on her, and I actually forgot to put it on her on the drawing on the left, which was pretty disappointing because she always has it on. So I'm just touching up the stars and we're really close to being done now. I hope you guys have enjoyed hearing me just talk a lot about my OCs, and if you want to have more videos about my OCs, I don't have much more to say about Estrella yet, but I do have 2 other main OCs right now in a world I am working on that I cannot tell information about yet, but those 2 OCs I can tell you about. I know you've seen Winter before. Her story is a very much work in progress. I mean, so is Estrella's. But I have a lot more on my OC Toby. And if you guys would be interested in hearing about him, I could definitely do a video. I just recently did a sheet on him and I updated his design. I like it a lot better now, so if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. That'd be a fun video to do. I love talking about my OCs, and any chance I get to talk about them, I will take. Because it's fun. It's fun to make all these characters in their own universes. But anyways, on the topic of OCs, I want to apologize for how long it's taking me to get my drawing your OCs video out. I know there's some people who had given me the OCs long ago to draw, and I'm sorry. I will be getting around to that sometime in the future. I can't guarantee it will be soon, but I am working on that. I have not been in the mood to try and draw other people's OCs, and I really want to get them right. So that'll be soon. But anyway, it's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye!